Hi everyone, welcome back to this week Weekly Market Update. So as usual, let's take a look what is happening on last week and things to watch out for. So understand that my video for the past weeks has been kind of like lengthy as well. For the past months. So I try to cut short and go directly to the point. Alright, but before that, remember to follow, share and like my page as well, my Facebook, my YouTube, my Telegram. Remember to follow me. So many things to share out. So let's take a look what's happening on last week as well. So last week you can see that the market actually slid more than 100 points on Friday, major averages and 5 weeks winning. So what it means is that most of the index actually dropped. Very simple. So what causes that is actually the PPI, which is the producer price index for January. It came way better, increased at 0.3%. So what just a small amount of 0.3%, why does it cause the market to tumble or basically to drop slightly a bit on last Friday? It's because, right, as we know before, this PPI is actually the CPI. So all this data is actually measuring the inflation, right? And with all these, it may delay the Fed for, rate cut for the first half of 2024, as we see that we are actually coming to the end of May, which is right now heading to the third week of the, coming to the end of Feb. We are heading to the third week of Feb, and most likely for the first half year of 2024 may be delayed, as we can see from the news itself. Not only me, I think this AXX investment also say that the rate cut will start in the first half of the year. It's more likely that Fed will delay until the second half is said. Alright, that's what he mentioned. As we can see that the market sentiments on what I mentioned on last Friday is actually at the kind of like at the grid. Alright, at the grid index is actually at the extremely grid. So it's not a surprise to see that market actually have some pullback or drop on last Friday itself. Alright, so this is what on last Friday happening. Of course, earnings reports still go on, and Applied Materials seems like have a good result, that up 6% on last Friday, stronger than expected earnings. So do take note, on the coming weeks there will also be one earnings that everyone will be eyeing on, which is Nvidia. Alright, which is Nvidia. Nvidia will report their earnings on Wednesday after market close. So because we can see that Nvidia has been, searching higher and higher, almost like a totally 90-degree upside market, alright, without any pause, without any pullback in between. So Nvidia actually like a benchmark of the AI industry. We know that they're supporting the chips, everything, right? So everyone is eyeing on it. I don't think, personally, I think Nvidia will have a good earnings report, perhaps, will cause the market to gap another higher. But do watch out after what will be the market sentiments after Nvidia reports earning. So don't enter before that, because you're, definitely gambling. So enter after that, and yes, the earnings report may come out good, but the market may actually discount it because the price have already surged. Alright, so don't be surprised if the market drop or after the Nvidia, as you know, report their good earnings report. So I'm not surprised, as you can see that Nvidia is all-time high. Alright, so do watch out for Nvidia on next Wednesday. I think it's all eye. And on top of that, just take note, coming Monday is a close market for US due to the Washington birthday. So it's a 4-day trading week on next week as well. Alright, so that's all for the coming week to take note. Alright, so let's recap on what we will be looking at for Dow Jones. As you can see that I'll be saying 39,000, 40,000 will be the resistance before we see the next pullback. So on last week candle, we can see as high as the market go to 38,927, very close to 39,000, which is almost the 100% Fibonacci extension level. So not surprised, it formed a doji level right now, as you can see from the doji candle. Okay, so from the doji candle, is telling that market will be moving two ways, up and down. Of course, bullshit, right? Market is either up or down, but this doji actually play a very important point right now at these junctions. Alright, why I say so is because earnings is coming to the end. As we know, the earnings report actually will push the market if, let's say, it's way above the expectations. So right now, based on the economy news, it's not showing a good sign for the rate cut. Earnings report is over. What is there a big news to push the market to the next high? Alright, so do watch out. Will it cross 39,000 is very important. Otherwise, the risk reward on the short side will be more perfectly good, and extremely attractive to enter, but take note, short only when the signal to come out like below 38,000. Yes, there's 800 point or 600 point in between, but it will be more firm if it close below 38,000. All right, so more firm to close before 38,000. That is my view for Dow. So what will we do is that, all right, let me just refresh. Yeah, so this is my update. So I'll just continue over here. All right, so today's 17 Feb. Okay, 2024. We'll just say that. What is the reason for index to go higher after earnings report ended plus negative economy data, CPI slash PPI overheated. Okay, delay rate cut. So what is the sign from here? All right, so that is what we will be looking at for next week as well. So just be cautious for Dow Jones. Okay, so on top of that, I mean, if you let's say you look at S&P 500, Nasdaq, no much different. So we can see from there, this is what we mentioned previously. So I can just delay. Okay, so I thought this touches and then go up, right? So let's recap. So right now, this is the all-time high. As you can see that this candle, if next week there is follow down candle, will not be extremely good as well. Okay, so same goes to S&P 500. Okay, so target, watch out, close once it break 5k. So after it break 5k for S&P 500 on last Friday itself for weekly candle, we can see that it closed around 5026. So this 5000, right, is actually everyone is eyeing to break above. Eventually it break, but is it sustainable? That is another question. So I'm watching it closely to see any signal for it to short. All right, so that is all for S&P 500. So let's recap on some of the counter that we have went through. I mentioned Coinbase last week. All right, I mentioned Coinbase last week. As you can see, for Coinbase, anticipate positive news at Bitcoin approaching 50k mark, which is break above, right? So what happened? Last week I said that resistance support at 110. All right, 110 is resistance support, buyers on upside with Bitcoin hitting 50k. So this is 12 Feb. So if you're following me on 12 Feb, all right, the next day, market open, 12 Feb, 13 Feb, if you buy in, congratulations, you have a good earnings or good right on last week as well. So that is my take for Coinbase. And also, I did mention, let me see what did I mention as well. Okay, I say that it's good to buy into Disney, right? Cost averaging, showing positive yield. All right, Disney dollar cost averaging strategy begin to yield result. Okay, so let me just show you on dollar cost averaging. Okay, so just reset the chart. Good investment upside may show this 28 Jan. Okay, so as you can see, show you some result positive, 20+% positively gain on my position for this DCA. All right, so I'm still holding on Disney. I think will continue and may have more upside at the moment. So I mean, it's good, just an investment, put it there and it's growing. Another is 26.82. That is another one of my students actually also managed to enter with me together as well. So next one will be the one that I shared previously, will be Grab. I'm not sure any people still remember. I did mention on Grab as well. So Grab on 9 December, I said that it's good near the $4 base. Looking how Uber and Lyft performs, we may position an upside buyers for Grab. All right, so I stated here the market come down, but so what? I mean, the market has been sideways, but I'm buyers are upside, and 12% indeed a small positive return. Dollar cost averaging, I'm still doing well on Grab. Congratulations to myself as well. So next thing, of course, they are student following, but I just didn't share their ask for their result. I shared. Next is actually JD. I did mention JD. All right, JD is a negative at the moment. dropped 30%. So I can tell you that doing dollar cost averaging doesn't mean that you will be making good money, especially we know what is happening on the Hang Seng and what is happening on the China market. True to say, right? So, and what is happening to the China property, all right, to the evergreen or whichever things that cause a property to go bankrupt. As we know what is happening in JD, what do they do mainly on their business? So JD has been dropping crazily. All right, even with the support level which I mentioned over here. All right, 27.30. So after I entered dollar cost averaging, I planned my things. All right, I'm looking good at this company. So even though the market dropped below, I should not add on because I've done with my investment. All right, and then I will review it. What should I do when it break below this level, or should I continue to do my dollar cost averaging, or I will have to wait for the better news from the government support. All right, from the major outlook. Is there a trend reversal before I enter my dollar cost averaging? So there's many methods you can do dollar cost averaging. Some people do 3 time entering, which I plan it for my EL ST Laurel if you have been listening to it. So for JD wise, I am looking to accumulate back again. Alright, I am looking to accumulate back again. So just put in 17 Feb 2024, looking to continue DCA in JD once again. Alright, I give you a reason. I mean, there's plenty of reasons, be or T or fundamental wise, but take a look on this. The big shot, Michael Burry, doubled down on Alibaba stock and JD. Alright, so what it means by this guy he short, alright, he's purely shortist, he short a lot of market, but he is pouring more cash into Alibaba and JD, making the stock his biggest holding at the moment. Alright, this is posted on 15 Feb, okay, just last Friday. Alright, so it's clear sight the debate over whether the beaten down Chinese name represents screaming value or value trap. Whether it's a value trap, that means it's too cheap to enter in, but it can be cheaper. But to what I take, under the fundamental wise, under the technical wise, under the whole economy, under the government is coming in to support, which I mentioned in the China A50, right? On last week, all right, potential sign of reversal as it may emerge as Chinese government intervenes to stabilize the economy. I will continue to do dollar cost averaging on JD. Alright, even though it's down 30%, I'm totally fine with it in my portfolio. Okay, so not just always positive, I'm not just God, alright, I'm not pure accuracy. I do have my downside in my portfolio, but can you sustain this downside? Have you over invest, or do you do your position sizing correctly? Is your decision. Okay, it's your decision. So I do have and I will continue going. So let's take a look at China A50. How does it perform over the week? So this is what I mentioned, 12 Feb. Alright, buyers upside with 10k major support and engulfing candle. So last week is an engulfing candle. Coming week is a confirmation candle. Can you see that? Alright, so it's a confirmation candle on 12 Feb. So let's take a look. Okay, so all the way to 60 Fed, market has gone higher. All right, so buyers upside on China A50. Where's the target? Where's the resistance? You already know. For the resistance wise, it's at 10k major support. Okay, where is the TP? Where's the next level? You should know by now if you have been following me what is the method I'm using. All right. Otherwise, for people who are interested, can always go to my course, which I have launched some exciting news on my course as well. Alright, I have downgraded the price to make it more affordable to people as well. Okay, if you are keen, go there and register yourself. You should learn a lot of things. My past, all my all my technique, my skill for the past 10 years is all there. Alright, enjoy that. So that's all for this week really market update. As usual, do remember to join my Telegram. Oh, so sorry. One last counter for today. Just to put into your watch list. I don't want to miss it again, which is Snowflake. Alright, Snowflake. Let me just write it down today. Mention 17 Feb 2024. First mentions. Alright. On 17 Feb 2024. Okay, first mention, so added to watch list for DCA method. Okay, so that is my method. Don't ask me why Snowflake, don't ask me why I chooses this. There's definitely my reasons. In the fundamental wise, in the technical wise, I'm looking to do dollar cost averaging on DCA. Alright, I have guide couple of DCA in my public video, in EL, in JD, in Disney, even for Tesla as well. What is the method of doing DCA? So for this one, I'm not going to mention. You should know what to do, what to watch out. If you have not been, then watch my video, or otherwise go to my program. Alright, so let's review on Tesla. Can you see on Tesla itself, I did mention. Alright, the latest may break below 175 is like pullback in Nasdaq, plan for long-term play on dollar cost averaging. So this is what I mentioned on 4th Feb, and right now market has slightly pulled up to 12th Feb. Yes, it may continue to drop, but is this a good price for you to do dollar cost averaging? I think it's good. Alright, so if let's say I entered where I throw my whole investment amount in, I may not. Alright, I may just slowly buy in a bit and I accumulate. But for long term wise, I think it's on the upside for Tesla. Alright, so that's my view. Alright, so that's all for this week Winning Market Update. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm so sorry and I dragged the video to 16 and 17 minutes again. Do not want to drag longer anymore, but too much content to provide. Hope you guys enjoy and remember to share and like. That's all. See you guys next week. Bye bye.